Students, in this video we are going to see the topic under for the model 4, which is correlation. So first we will see definition of correlation. It's a change in one variable leads to the change in the other variable, then the variable are said to be correlated, and the covariance of two independent variable is called correlation. If you take a two independent variable of x and y, the relations which you are finding that independent variable, the relations between the two variable we used to tell it is for correlations. Then we will see for type of correlation. Positive or negative correlation. If an increase or decrease in the values of one variable corresponds to an increase or decrease in the other variable, then such correlation called as positive correlation. If an increase or decrease in the values of one variable correspond to decrease or increase in the other variable, then such correlation is called as negative correlations. Example, height and weight. You can go with the height and weight. We can tell it is a positive correlations. Increase in price of a commodity and the decrease in its demand in negative correlations. And then simple and multiple correlations. When only two variables are studied, the relationship is described as simple correlation. Example, demand and price and volume and pressure. When more than two variables are studied simultaneously, then it is described as multiple correlation. Example, price, demand and supply of commodity. So we'll go with the next one, linear and non-linear correlation. If the ratio of a change between two variables in uniform, then there will be linear correlations between them. Correlation is called non-linear or curvilinear if the amount of a change in one variable does not bear the constant ratio to the amount of the change in the other variable. That we can tell as a non-linear correlation. So the next one, perfect correlation. So when we will tell it's a perfect correlation means if two variables vary in such a way that their ratio is always constant, then the correlation is said to be perfect. Then we can tell it is a perfect correlations. So the type of correlations we have seen. Now how to solve in the like a problem for the correlation as per the syllabus. It is a major two method is used. One is an curl percent coefficient of correlation. The other one is an rank correlation. So first we will see the curl percent coefficient of correlation. The formula is R is equal to summation xy by n into sigma x into sigma y. X is deviation from the mean x bar, which is capital X is equal to x minus x bar. Y, deviation from the mean of y bar, it is capital Y is equal to y minus y bar. Sigma x is standard deviation of x and sigma y is standard deviation of y. N is a number of values of x by y. So now alternate formula, which is a direct method. R is equal to summation of xy by root of summation x square into summation y square. R we can use it n into summation small xy minus summation of small x into summation small y by square root of n into summation x square minus summation x the whole square into n into summation y square minus summation y the whole square. So now we can go before into the problem. We will see the note. The correlation coefficient R numerically does not exceed unity. That is, always the correlation, whatever the method you use, the correlation must be minus 1 to plus 1. That is nothing but minus 1 is less than or equal to R is less than or equal to 1. Okay. If R is plus 1, the correlation is perfect and positive. If R is minus 1, the correlation is perfect and negative. If R is equal to 0, then there is no correlation between the variable. Okay. So we'll go with one example problem for the correlation. Calculate the correlation coefficient for the following data. So data has been given. X is 92, 89, 87, 86, 83, 77, 70, 63, 53, 50, 86, 83, 91, 77, 68, 85, 54, 82, 37, 57. So the question is asked to find the correlation coefficient of this data. Okay. So first thing you can take the formula. What is the formula for the curl percent coefficient of correlation? Which is R is equal to summation x by root of summation x squared into summation y squared, which is capital X is equal to x minus x bar and y minus y bar. And first we are going to make it the data in terms of capital X and capital Y, because we are going to use this formula. Okay. So x bar is equal to summation x by n, sum of the data by number of data in x. Similar, y bar is sum of the data in y by number of data in y. From the given data, summation x is 750. You can add all this x value you can get for summation x, which is 750, summation y value is 720, and n is equal to 10. So now we can go with the table, because as per the formula it's required summation x into y needed, and summation x squared and summation y squared also is required. So write it x and y first in the column. Then I can convert small x to the capital X. However, it is x minus 75, because the mean we have done already, and capital Y is equal to small y minus 72. So each value is to be subtracted by 75 for the x to get your capital X. It's nothing but 92 minus 75, it is 17, 14, 12, 11, 8, 2, minus 5, minus 12, minus 22 and minus 25. Similar, go with y minus 72. What is that? 14, 11, 19, 5, minus 4, 13, minus 18, 10, minus 35, minus 15. So once you get x and y from the small x, small y, now you have to use only this capital X and capital Y, right? So what we needed? We need capital X squared, capital Y squared, and x into y. So take all x terms in the square, individual square, then you can write in this column. And the next one, y square, 14 square, 11 square, like that you can write up to minus 15 the whole square. Then x into y, you can multiple 17 into 14, 14 into 11, 12 into 19, like that till minus 25 into minus 15 for 375. You will get till that. We have to find the complete table. Now you can go with the summation value. Add all the values, summation x square, summation y square. Add the column of x square, all the values, I'll get summation x square. Similar, add all the values in summation y square, I'll get summation y square value. Similar for summation xy. Now you can substitute the formula. What is the formula? Summation xy by root of summation x squared into summation y squared. What is that? Substitute the value which is calculated from the table. Now simplify, you can get that the correlation value is 0.7415. So once you get a correlation, you can verify. What is the condition? The correlation must be in between of -1 to +1. Suppose you got it 1.7 means it is a wrong answer. You can verify it. So we'll go with one more example to understand. Calculate the curl percent coefficient of correlation for 10 students who have obtained for the following percentage of marks in mathematics and chemistry. So it is given for along with the roll number, the marks who was obtained, it is given for 2 subjects, and I have to find the relations of these two. That means maths and chemistry. What is that? You can take it, maths will be small x, chemistry will be small y. Then you can find it x bar and y bar as per the formula. What is that? Summation x is 650, summation y is 660, and number of students is given 10. So what is that? X bar, it is 60. Like you will get 650 by 10, and then y bar is 660 by 10. This is 65 and this is 66. Okay. So now substitute in the formula. Like a formula is, write the formula r is equal to summation xy by root of summation x squared into summation y squared. Now substitute it to the like a formula. What and all is required? I need a summation x squared, summation y squared, summation xy. For that I am going to make a table. What is that? Capital X and capital Y can be incorporated from x and small y, isn't it? And then by using the formula of x minus 65, and this is y minus 66. Now you can take it x squared. After finding a x column and capital Y column, find it here capital X square, capital Y square. Then you can multiple with x and y. What is that? Every term you can multiple, then you can going to sum it. So now you can calculate what is here summation x square. It is 5398 and summation y squared is 2224, summation xy is 2704. So now you will get rs is equal to, substitute the formula summation xy by root of summation x squared into summation y squared. You will get answer is 0.7804. So that's all for your correlation coefficients of given x and y data. Okay, thank you.